So, this friend of mine, she and her husband bought a van and traveled all over because his work, he traveled. And she said they really had a blast. They did for like 2 years, traveling around. And then she's kind of like, I looked at her, I said, and you miss it? She says, yes, I really do. We had our best times traveling and, you know, boondocking around in the van. And, she says, and then we end up here. And she says, I don't know. And I said, yeah, you missed the traveling. And, so they'd been to California and been to some other parts of Florida. And, they own a house in Arkansas out by Fayetteville, which is outrageously good money because, my daughter's daddy's dad had a place out in Fayetteville, and we talked him into selling it and getting more into a city because of his age. You know, he might have health conditions, which was a really good move to move him there. That was a really good move. Ended up putting him in Jackson, Tennessee. But anyway, she's got this house out there with all kinds of stuff, with a shop, all kinds of junk. And she has it dirt cheap. I said, my God, you lost your mind. I said, the market is 3 times the price. She told me what the appraisal was on it, and I told her. She said, what would you list it for? And I told her. I said, you just list it for that crazy, stupid money. You won't regret it because somebody's going to come buy it. And I said, people are migrating out of California, Arizona, and Texas right now. And that's really cheap to buy a huge property like that that's semi-country. You know? Hold on here a second. So, she's like, really? I'm like, well, yeah. And I said, then you can turn around and buy a house in Lower Florida with that money, and you'd really like it there. So, she's going to get on there and change that price. She had some woman call her the other day trying to Jew her. She was like, well, you know, can't you go a little lower? And she's like, my gosh, you know, there's a shop on it. It's got all this land. And I said, don't let them do it. I said, there's too many people that would buy that property because that's really dirt cheap for all that. And that area is a real pretty area, actually. It's kind of mountainous, you know, and trees and all that kind of stuff. It just gets really cold in the winters because it's like northern Arkansas. But it's a very pretty place, and there's money there. There's businesses there. I used to work out there a lot out in Fayetteville. So that's where I met my daughter's daddy. At work. Yep. We're in a suit, and he bought me a soda pop, a Coke. That's too sweet. Really nice man. Anyway, I've got to drop this off. And I don't know. I really need to go to Washington so bad. I might try to do it one more time. So, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.